vinyl community, it's Maria. This is my third video, and for this video, I've decided to do a segment called, Hey, do I have your album? I got the idea, I was going through my albums and I found how many, I have a few albums where people have written their names. And I realize you probably do that, you know, you're going to a party, you don't want your albums to get mixed up with everyone else's. I even found a few of my own where I have actually, let's see if you can get this, written my name. Got it? All right. Yeah, I have a few albums where I've written my name in because I took them to parties back in the day. So basically, and oh, I also want to show you, I took the door off of this, what I've been saying I was going to do for a while. Technically, I didn't do it. I had my brother do it when he came for Christmas. But, so my idea for this segment wasn't completely my own. In 2016, I read this book called Old Records Never Die by Eric Spitznagel. And he really hit the nail on the head in his book about the way you feel about your vinyl. And his book is basically about, through the years he had sold off his vinyl, and then as he approached middle age said, you know what, I want this vinyl back. But not, he wanted the exact same albums that he had sold years before. The album that he had jotted down his first girlfriend's phone number in. And the entire book, and I do recommend it, the entire book is his quest to find those exact albums and get them back. So since I found that I've got so many albums that people have written their names in, I'm going to go through them, and if I have your album, in the comments, please let me know, when was the last time you saw this album? I'm going to tell you, all of these albums were acquired in Atlanta. So, you know, let's see how far these albums have traveled and when, you know, when did you let go of it? Surrealistic Pillow. This belongs to me, although formerly it belonged to Kaneki, up right there. Kaneki. So I have your copy of Surrealistic Pillow. If you recognize your name, you know, in the comments, tell me when was the last time you saw this. Next one, so we've got the Moody Blues, A Question of Balance. And this always, it's sort of, you know, balance, it discombobulates you because it opens this way. And it used to belong to a Jim Udding, right up there. Yeah, so, and it smells like weed. So, Jim, I've got your album. Let's see if Jim is out there. I also, on this gorgeous Cyndi Lauper album, I think Annie Leibovitz took the picture. And at first I thought someone had autographed it, but I Googled the name and I couldn't find anything. So I think that the person who actually owns this, or owned this album, wrote their name very, you know, everyone knows whose album this was. So Jennifer Kohler Carter. I've got what used to be your album, but is mine now. Herman's Hermits. This one, and I couldn't read, this record belongs to something Davis. Can you focus in on that? Especially the name, so-and-so Davis. So I have your Herman's Hermits album here. I always went, I mean, they went to so much trouble to write this in, you know, and now it's you know, they've let go of it through the years. I've got a few more, and then I'll get to some albums, some of my newer acquisitions. So I've got this Aztec Camera album, and this person put their name twice. If you can read that, it, what is it? Oh, I think it's more legible on the inside because not only did they put it on the sleeve, Diana Coles. I've got your Aztec Camera album. So yeah, a lot of these people have put their names on the disc as well as the outer sleeve. So Diana Coles, got your Aztec Camera. The Cat Stevens one, really, the person put the name Nash. And I've checked, and this are part of the cover. So this person put Nash, and then I'll put Nash right here. So might be a last name. I know I've had this album since the 80s. So when did Mr. Nash let go of it? I would love to know. And then the last one I have, we've got John Cougar, American Fool, and Christy Welch, very legible, Christy Welch, and she's another one who also put it on the disc, if you could focus in on that, Christy Welch. So I'm guessing, you know, she took it to a party and wanted everyone, you know, she didn't want people to walk off with her album, because I know that's why I put my name on my albums. So any of you who I've just named, please contact me. Tell me when the last time you saw this album was. Now, for the stuff that I got, this is stuff I acquired, I guess, pretty much through December. So I went to Wuxtree, which is here in Atlanta. I get most of my stuff from Fantasyland, Wax and Facts, or Book Nook. And I went, I go to Wuxtree occasionally, so I stopped at the dollar bins, but I think they're the 99-cent bins at Wuxtree. I got Juice Newton. It's got Angel of the Morning. It has The Sweetest Thing I've Ever Known, and Queen of Hearts, which I love. So I got this out of the, I guess it's the 99-cent bin. But then, let me show you, same bin, I got Purple Rain for 99 cents. I was astounded. Basically, it's missing the original inner sleeve. Other than that, it sounds great. There's one song that for like 6 seconds, there's some sort of distortion, but it was on a song that was not one of the hits, which is pretty hard to find on Purple Rain. But luckily, it was on, you know, probably my least favorite song. I lucked out, and then I wondered why did I never buy this back in the day? If I had just started high school when the movie and the soundtrack came out, why didn't I buy it? And you know what I realized? Every time I turned on the radio, these songs were on the radio. So I was hearing them all the time. I guess that's why I never bought it back in the day, but this was literally on my list. I don't have a list. I'm not on Discogs, but I have on my phone a list of things to look for. So this was literally on my list, and I found it in a 99-cent bin. So this is my big score of the past, throughout December. I think those were the 99-cent bins. Now the rest I got at Book Nook about a few nights ago. Two Unlimited. Now I don't know if they were big in America. It's a Dutch duo. I had just moved to Germany in March of '93, and I stayed till the middle of '94. And Two Unlimited were really big there. So I don't know if they were big in America, because they really, the European music tastes were a lot different. So I found this at Book Nook for $9.99. It's a double disc. What I found, it's just so funny. This always amuses me. Different song, like, okay, the song Twilight Zone. we've got the club mix, then we've got the rave version, then we've got the hardcore remix. And I sort of love stuff. And I did it with, I think, another song where just, you know, different mixes of the same song. But I really, you know, for $10 for the 2 discs, and I really liked this duo, you know, when I was living in Germany. And like I'm saying, and someone let me know in the comments, were they popular in the U.S.? Because they were very popular in Germany at that time. They're Dutch, and I think they were managed by Belgians, so it was in, you know, Western Europe. This is another score I got, and this was for $5.99. It's a live album. It's Mott the Hoople, and it was so good when I listened to it. I listened to it a second time, and I can't believe I lucked out for $5.99 that I got this album. Like I said, really good score. Oh, something reminded me. The Cyndi Lauper album, Jennifer also put the number 9. So Jennifer, if you can get in touch with me, what does the 9 symbolize? I was wondering that. So at Book Nook the other night for $6.99, I got a double Moody Blues live album. So, you know, it's got all the great stuff. You know, Nights in White Satin, of course. It's got stuff that I'm familiar with from In Search of the Lost Chord, like Dr. Livingston, I presume. Let's see, Tuesday Afternoon. Yeah, and it's a double disc, and I lucked out and got this for $6.99. So I'm getting all these really good live albums. The last thing I want to show you is my favorite thing that I got in the month of December. Actually, technically it came January. Last week I get something in the mail, and I'm just like, what is this? My nephew, Nathaniel, gave me a Christmas present. It came last week. And Nathaniel is 21. He's off at college. This is what he gave his aunt for Christmas, and I'm so excited about it. You know, this was the MTV Unplugged Nirvana, basically. So it was taped on November 18th of '93, and then it aired on MTV December 16th of that year. The album came out about a year, November of '94, and of course, it's absolutely beautiful. Of the 14 songs that are on here, 7 of them were covers, which is one of the things that everyone loved about this MTV Unplugged, is that they didn't get up there and just do all the hits, all their hits. They didn't even do Smells Like Teen Spirit. And of course, when they close with Where Did You Sleep Last Night? Kurt's voice, I mean, it's just gorgeous. So this is what my nephew gave me, and not only do I love it, this is actually one of the reasons I'm so happy about it. So my nephew Nathaniel, he gives me Christmas gifts every year, but they're always stuff that his mom has bought and put his name on. This is the first gift that Nathaniel was like, hey, I think Aunt Maria would really like this. And, you know, and he's right, and I do. I've been listening to it nonstop. So I'm very happy with this Christmas present. And so these are some of my new acquisitions and some of my older albums that I'm trying to find the origin of. So anyone who can help me on any of that, let me know. And that's about all I have. So please like, please subscribe, and keep looking for more videos, because I have a million more ideas of things I can do to entertain you. So bye everyone. Thank you.